Welcome to Module Legends.
This is your Science 5 first quarter Module 2 with the title, Use Me, Use Me Not. Matter. Look around you. Look at the things around you. Those are called matter. At pag sinabi nating matter, that is anything that occupies space and has mass. Yung mga bagay sa paligid mo or materials, they actually occupy a space and they have weight or mass. Materials have properties. When we say properties, these are actually characteristics that make a matter distinct from one another. So, kumbaga, ito yung mga katangian ng isang bagay na they possess that other materials may not have. So, tulad ng tao, matter is different from one another. These properties of materials can be useful or harmful. Pag sinabi natin useful, from the word use, these properties can be used. May pakinabang. Okay? Pag sinabi naman natin a property of material can be harmful, from the word harm, pag sinabi natin harm, delikado or maaaring magdulot ng kapahamakan. So, properties may be used and they can be useful or harmful. There are two properties of materials. The first one is called the physical properties. The second one is the chemical properties. Physical properties. When we say physical properties, these are the characteristics of matter that can be readily and easily observed. Ito yung mga katangian ng matter na madali nating makita or madali nating malaman once na tinignan natin sila. This includes hardness, brittleness, flexibility, conductivity, malleability, ductility, and porosity. Let's look at them one by one. Physical properties. Hardness. When we talk about hardness, we are referring for the ability of a material to resist pressure. So, tinutukoy natin gaano siya ka-strong or gaano siya katigas. They can resist pressure. Ibig sabihin, when pressure is applied or force, gaano niya kayang tagalan to nang hindi siya basta masisira or madedeform, tulad ng stones or rocks. Next, brittleness. Pag sinabi naman natin brittleness, not all matter kasi are unbreakable. Some matter are subjected or can easily be deformed or masira due to high stress or pressure, and then they might break. So tulad na lang ng bottles na to. Compared to rocks or stones, if we're going to throw them both, sino sa tingin nyo ang mas unang masisira or madedeform? Yes, the answer is yung bottles. Kasi when we talk about their properties, hardness is one of the stone's great or most evident property, while bottles compared to stones or rocks are more brittle than the rocks. Next. Okay. We have flexibility property and conductivity. Do you know this material? Yes. Yan ay isang rubber band. When you stretch a rubber band, pag hinila natin sila, what did you observe? Napuputol ba sila agad? Pag binitawan ba natin sila, pumabalik din sila sa dati nilang itsura? The answer is yes. That is the flexibility property of a rubber band. So, pag sinabi natin flexibility, it is the ability of a material to be bent without breaking. Usually, flexibility and elasticity sometimes go together. So, si rubber band, bukod sa flexibility property niya, meron din siyang elasticity. So, no matter how much stretch or bend we do on them, hindi sila basta-basta masisira or madedeform. Next, conductivity. So, do you know these materials? We have the nail cutters, whistle, and etong pin. So, pag sinabi natin conductivity, It is the ability of a material to allow heat and electricity to pass through it. Ibig sabihin, itong mga materials na to, pinapayagan nila na dumaan sa kanila or dumaloy sa kanila ang heat, init, and electricity or kuryente. So, bakit kaya? Sometimes because they are actually made up of metals. Another physical properties are malleability and ductility. In malleability, the picture there is a gold stone turned to be a gold earrings. So what is malleability? Pag sinabi nating malleability, they can be hammered into flat sheets until the desired shape of jewelry is obtained. So itong gold na to, para maging jewelry siya, they are hammered or pinupukpok lang paulit-ulit, hinuhulma sila para gawing specific na shape, like earrings, like ring, like necklace or bracelet, okay? Without breaking or hindi nasisira yung kanilang original na content. So yung gold stones na to, pag ginawa natin silang gold earrings, they are still gold. Pero yun nga lang, into different physical structure na. Next, ductility. Pag sinabi nating ductility, so, ito, familiar to sa inyo. These are actually wires. So, sa loob ng mga wires natin, we can actually see thin wires or itong maliliit na to. These are actually the ductility property of metals. So, ano yun? Ductility is the ability to be drawn into thin wires. So, imagine a big metal, a metal sheet, pwede silang gawin na ganito kaninipis, ganito kaliliit na wire, so we can make them, we can put them into wirings. So that is the ductility property of matter. Next, porosity. When we say porosity, okay, what pictures do you see there is actually a sponge and a cotton shirt. Porosity is the ability of a material to hold liquid at a certain extent. Diba kapag naghuhugas tayo ng pinggan using the sponge, what do you observe? Yung liquid, sa paghuhugas natin, nasa loob siya or hinuhold siya ng sponge. Matatanggal lang yung liquid kapag in-squeeze na natin siya. Same sa mga damit natin. Pag yung damit natin natapunan or ibinabad natin sa water, hinuhold ng cloth na yon, yung water, tapos matatanggal siya kapag binigaan na natin. So that is a porosity property. So may mga material na pagka binasa mo, nababasa sila and they actually put liquid into their own selves. So parang ipinapasok nila yung liquid sa mismong material nila, like the sponge and the cloth. So those are the physical properties of a matter. Tandaan mo ha, pag sinabing physical properties, itong mga properties na to, madali nating ma-identify once na tinignan natin yung matter or alam natin yung materials na yon. Now, let's proceed. The next one is called the chemical properties. Pag sinabi natin chemical properties, these are determined by its chemical composition. So, medyo ano na to, mas malalim na siyang property. These characteristics of matter can be observed when the composition of the material changes. So, itong properties na to ng matter, na-identify lamang natin siya kapag nagre-react na siya. So, hindi siya tulad ng physical properties na pag tinignan mo, ma-identify mo yung property. Ito, these actually are properties na magaganap lang kapag nag-react na siya sa isa pang material. This includes combustibility, flammability, and biodegradability. Okay, let's start. Chemical properties. So in the picture, you are actually seeing the word combustibility and flammability. So sa first picture natin, these are actually wood sticks or mga parang panggatong na kahoy. The next picture for the flammability, we have gas container. Okay? Now, ano pinakaiba nitong dalawang to? Combustibility and flammability. Kasi medyo magkalapit sila. Okay? So, pag-ibahin natin ha. Okay. Ang tanong, ang sure na meron sa kanilang dalawa, both of them can catch fire. Okay? Pag sinabi natin combustibility, It is the ability of a material to burn. Pwede silang masunog. Pwede silang sunugin. Okay? Pag sinabi naman natin flammability, the ability of a material to ignite or catch fire easily. So, ano pinagkaiba ng dalawa? Imagine, meron tayong panggatong na kahoy plus LPG tank sa tabi natin. Pero please, don't do it at home, ha? Pagka nagbukas ako ng posporo, sinindihan ko yung posporo, para masunog ko yung kahoy, kailangan kong sindihan yung kahoy. Tama? Masusunog din naman yung kahoy, pero kailangan ko siyang sindihan. Ilapit yung apoy at sindihan siya, para masunog siya, combustibility, pwede siyang masunog. Okay? Now, anong pinakaiba sa flammability? Pag merong LPG gas sa tabi ko at nakabukas yon or sumisingaw yon, then suddenly, nagsindi ako ng posporo, what will actually happen? Magkakaroon ng biglang sunog or possible na biglang magkaroon ng apoy. Okay? Nagkakaroon ng apoy. Bakit? Kasi itong mga to, they are flammable. Ibig sabihin, kahit hindi mo idikit sa kanila, once they are exposed to a, yung tipong, na-expose sila sa fire, or merong malapit na fire sa kanila, they will easily catch fire. Okay? Unlike dun sa kahoy, ididikit mo muna yung apoy. Pero dito sa mga to, basta naka-open sila, nakasingaw sila, once na nagsindi ka, it would turn out na mag-i-ignite sila because they are flammable. Okay? So, yun yung pinagkaiba nila. Next, biodegradability. Okay, ano naman yung biodegradability? So, wow, these are fruits. These are healthy foods. Okay? Si nanay, pagkagaling sa palengke at namili siya, she actually have fresh fruits placed in our refrigerator or kahit sa ating mesa. After few days, hindi natin siya kinain or may mga natira tayo, what will happen to these fresh fruits? Ayan. Ito yung posibleng mangyari sa kanila. Ano nangyari? Sila po ay unti-unting nabubulok. So that is biodegradability. It is the ability of a material to decompose. Kakayahan ng isang bagay na mag-decompose or mabulok. Okay? So, that is biodegradability. So, ang fresh fruits, pag iniwan mo dyan, sa mesa nyo, after ng 1 week at hindi mo kinain, hindi na siya fresh fruits pagdating mo. So, possible kasi siyang mabulok because of the biodegradability property. Hindi siya tulad ng baso, plastic na baso, or kahit yung babasagin mong baso, ilagay mo sa mesa mo yung baso, okay, kahit sabihin mong may laman siyang gatas, mabubulok yung gatas sa loob niya, pero yung baso, hindi siya mabubulok because wala naman siyang biodegradability property. So, hindi lahat ng bagay ay nabubulok. So, yung mga bagay na nabubulok, they actually have the biodegradability property. Okay. The properties of materials determine their uses and may also determine their harmful effects. Materials may become useful to the community and may also become harmful in the environment. Bakit natin inaaral yung mga properties ng materials? Kasi, itong properties ng materials na to, matutulungan nila tayo para mag-decide kung paano natin dapat mas gamitin yung mga bagay sa paligid natin. Let's say for example, kung nagbabalak yung mama at papa mo na gumawa ng bahay, what materials would you probably use in making your home? Dun ka ba sa kahoy? O dun ka ba sa hollow blocks? Kung gusto natin na mas matagal nating magamit yung bahay natin, siguro, i-ano natin yung hardness, di ba? Yung property na yon. So, considering that property, we will actually choose na gumamit ng hollow blocks or semento sa paggawa ng bahay natin. Another, yung properties na to, sila rin yung magdedetermine ng harmful effects niya. Like for example, yung nabubulok na mga pagkain. Alam mo na pagkain yon. Pero once na nabubulok na sila, you should not eat them anymore because nagbago na sila. Hindi na siya tulad ng pagkain nung una mo siyang nakita. Oo, pagkain pa rin siya, pero since meron siyang biodegradability property, yung laman niya sa loob, yung content niya sa loob, hindi na pareho nung siya ay fresh pa lang. Okay? Materials have beneficial effects in the home and in the environment. Lahat ng materials sa paligid natin, kapaki-pakinabang. Meron silang useful, they are all useful. Okay? So, we should use them kasi useful nga sila. But, they can be harmful if not properly used and handled. Okay? Lahat ng bagay, pag ginamit natin ng hindi tama, pag ginamit natin sa maling paraan, it will become harmful. Okay, that's the reason why meron tayong tinatawag na proper disposal of materials, tamang pagtatapon. Okay, proper disposal of materials will help eliminate its harmful effect to the environment. May mga materials kasi tayo na pagtapos na natin gamitin, nagamit na natin siya, useful siya, okay, yung natirang parts niya may be harmful kapag hindi natin itinapon ng tama. Let's say for example, batteries. Ang mga batteries natin, very useful yan, okay? Pero once na yung batteries mo ay drained na, wala na siyang gamit, hindi mo na siya gagamitin, okay? Kasi nagamit mo na yung pinaka-power niya sa loob, you should dispose them properly. Dapat mo siyang itapon ng tama. Bakit? Because, pag di mo siya tinapon ng tama, it may cause harm to the environment. Okay? So, we have 5 R's. 5 R's is the modern way of managing the waste. These 5 R's will be discussed on your next module. So, ano ba yung 5 R's na yon? We have the reuse, reduce, recycle, recover, and repair. So, ito yung 5 R's. So, aaralin natin yan into the next modules pa. So, right now, ayan, we're done with Module 2 of the first quarter with the title, Use Me or Use Me Not. Remember, all materials are useful, but we have to use them properly. If the material is not safe to use or we do not use them properly, mas mabuting wag na lamang natin gamitin. So that's the end of this video lesson for Module 2 of Science 5. I do hope na meron tayong na-discuss na nakatulong sa'yo sa paggawa mo ng module. Goodbye, Grade 5. See you on our next module.